What's up, guys? Doing a late intro here, doing a practice round out at Tom Bennett Park. Hole 1 was awfully busy with people and cars and everything, so doing one out here as I take a mid-round break. But out here getting ready for the Team Figgins Open starting on Saturday this weekend. Super excited for that. Got one practice round in this morning to learn the course, and now doing a filmed practice round. So let's get started on hole 1. Start off par, hole 1. Little short hole 2 here. That's what you want. Nice little park job, start off the day. There we go, 1 down through 2. All right, we're playing from the short tee on hole 3. This one, water to the left, you just want to stay safe. Felt the headwind on that one, so I pushed it a little straighter than I probably would like to. I'd like to probably push it more towards that palm tree just to stay safe from this water, but got ourselves a edge of circle look. Oh. Honestly, I'll take a 3 on this hole with this OB. That's scary. Keep my disc. It's very loud by this highway, but I'm going Buzz SS, just gonna try to go straight through the middle. This is a pretty hole. A little short. I'm gonna try a normal Buzz. Got lucky, but I think I like that better. Left myself with like a 55 footer or so, 50 footer maybe. Probably wouldn't run this one in the tournament, but both very right. That Buzz ended up basically perfect. I think that's gonna be the play. All right, hole 5 says that it's 580. I don't believe it. I got like pin high, so I think it's closer to 480. Must have been a typo on the sign. I think UDisc says it's like 490, 500 feet. So I'm going Charger on this one, going big, turnover. Probably pin high, just a little bit right. We'll take that, that's a good shot. I actually ended up with a look here, about 60 feet, close to pin high, a little short, just right. Almost. Love an easy par. So it looks like they're actually putting in a brand new tee pad over on 6 long, so I'm just gonna play short, but it's basically just a straight shot. I was just gonna throw Buzz, but now I'll just throw forehand, Firebird. That's a look. Take my meter here from the OB. Kind of away from the commotion. Now those first couple holes, there's a lot going on in the park, but now it opens up. Hole 7's one of my favorite holes I've seen so far out here. 800 feet. Got to get through this first gap shot, and then it's just kind of a wide open Heiser in, depending on where you land. But this is a pretty cool first shot off the tee. About perfect. All right, this is a great shot here. It says about 320 in. I'm gonna go swarm. Wrong disc. Let's go Firebird. Too straight. Yeah, so landed like 60 short here, but honestly this hole is one you want to get, but I think it was just a disc choice thing. Should be an easy par here. Might give it a run for the birdie, just a little bit. Yeah. Short. I'm really liking these tee placements out here. A lot of them are like very picturesque greens, or not greens, picturesque tee boxes, cool low ceilings, framing with the palm trees and everything. This is pretty sweet. Now we're on what, hole 8, I think? We are sitting at 2 down, hole 8. This one's got a Mando. One thing I will not be doing this week is messing with Mandos. Anytime there's a Mando, I'm playing it awfully safe. But those are the strokes I do not want to take, because there's not a ton of OB here. It's a little bit in some spots. I mean, obviously the water you want to avoid, but I don't know. The Mandos seem like a dumb thing, especially on a par 4 to mess with whatsoever. Oh yeah, that's so good. Gotta like that one. About 330 in, going 2022 Sexton Firebird. Just big Heiser. Let's go. Parked, baby. Look at that, folks. 3 down through 8. We will always take that on a course like this. Got to get some birdies early, though. It tightens up later. All right, hole 9, 340. Dead straight ahead, but there's a giant wall of trees, so you can go over the top if you have the distance. I'm going 2021 Calvin Destroyer, just because I want to make it easy to try and get up there. I'm going to try to kind of shoot at this corner of the tree. Just let it fade on back, because there's not much ceiling. Might be in the circle, hard to tell. Needed to be just a touch higher, I think. This is actually pretty dang good. Ended up like 25-ish, 30. Could have used just like a touch more height, but I do think I got lucky through these big trees, so we'll take it. I have to straddle out a little bit for this, but good look regardless. Want this one for sure. Try to go straight through. There we go. That's a really nice 2 to get. This one seems like if you end up short, like you could be in so much rough. Like this one could be kind of a 2 or a 4 hole, or you're just like scrambling to even get like to your drop in. So hole 10 here is a short par 4, but earlier it kind of ate my lunch, honestly. OB all the way on the right, OB on the left, and you have to get through this gap down there. So I'm gonna try to just kind of land right up at the short tee pad and figure it out from there. This one, I think I'm going for par, unless like things are absolutely perfect, just because this one, like the approach shot is so tricky, and this first shot, like, doesn't look that bad, but I don't know. That second shot, unless you're in the perfect spot, it's just not all that forgiving. Well, yanked it, but it ended up in bounds, so we're good. Yeah, so definitely not a very good shot here, but I don't know, kind of a line. Just want to get through that gap up there so I can get up and get my par. 550, but this hole is probably going to score one of the highest in the tournament, I bet. Seems awfully tough. A lot of OB, a lot of gaps. That is exactly what I was looking to do. Should have a jump putt from there. All right, ended up like 120 away maybe. Maybe 100, I don't know. Not very far. Just a little jump putt up there. Looks like they took these trees down, which is nice. This would be a horrible approach if those trees were still up. There we go. That's par. That's par. So for those that don't know, my name is PJ Lenz, down here with the intention of promoting Heiser HQ, which is my new website I built. The best part about Heiser HQ is that it's essentially the best website for doing amateur payouts. So if you're a tournament or league director and you want to run your events more streamlined, more efficient, not have to sit on inventory, sit on discs on hand, everything like that, go to heiserhq.com. You can do essentially universal gift card payouts for your players. So allows your players to redeem their league and tournament winnings at any retailer of their choice. We've got some awesome options with more on the way, highlighted by some great vendors. Go check it out. You can run league signups through there as well, or any unsanctioned event signups. You could do sanctioned, but it does not connect to the PDGA, so you'd have to manually do all that work. But it's a great website for streamlining all your event management activities. So go check out heiserhq.com, create an account, reach out to me if you've got any questions about how it works, but I'd love to talk about it. If you're a vendor, reach out. Would love to have you as an option for people to redeem their winnings. So yeah, go check out heiserhq.com. Let's get it. Honestly, this one might have even been too far. I probably should throw something a little more stable that fades earlier. Have a little straighter shot in. So now I gotta navigate these trees on the right here. That should be a 3. Hole 12 here, par 3, 330. Yet again, just another beautiful hole. Nice little tunnel shot through the palm trees and other trees. Don't know them. Going Buzz SS. A little short. Might try Leopard 3 just because of the low ceiling. Same spot. So Buzz SS was actually probably 12 feet closer or so. Maybe just outside the circle here. I think if I gave it just a tiny bit more height, it would honestly be perfect. And this seems like a hole where it doesn't really matter if you go long. So if I can navigate through these, end up right there, should be a one you probably want to get. Oh, just low. There we go. Hole 13, I don't know what my play is really yet. So I threw forehand in warm up. I feel like I can get there, but it's just I cannot go left because that water, if I throw one in there, it's literally gone because there's gators in there. But I don't know, it feels questionable to really run the birdie on this, but I don't know, even the pars, if I just accidentally overcook one on my forehand, it could go in the water too. So I don't know, I think this one I'm gonna just try to throw something flippy and straight, like meteor, just kind of let it turn right. I like that play. I didn't think of that one before, but especially with this headwind, it should get right. I don't think it'll cut roll, so just try to throw it on a little hyzer straight down the middle, let it turn on its own. Oh, well, okay. That was a lot of... I mean, it's safe. It's safe. I don't know if I like that play, though. Might try my flippy wraith. There's a headwind, but I think I like this play. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's in the water. Well, never seen that one again. That's too bad. So, after that tee shot has me at 460. Wish I can get 460. I just gotta make sure I get some turn on it, unlike the last one. All right, I'm going charger. Throw it pretty flat off to the right. See what happens. Oh yeah. That should be a very easy up and down. All right, pin high, just 100 feet. So maybe not quite pin high, but I'll take it. So I think I like that second shot. That seems like what I'm gonna do. But I think the first shot, I'm just gonna throw my really overstable destroyer, very safe, and because I think I can end up in that same spot. And I believe that's a little safer play, less likely to go in the water. So we're still 4 down, hole 14 here. Feels like one you absolutely want to get if you're trying to have a solid round. Basically those palm trees are kind of in the circle, probably 20 feet. So I'm just trying to get out there. I'm throwing Glow Envy on this one. Just gotta focus on the spin, get it up in the air a little bit. Oh yeah, that's good. Maybe a tiny bit short, but I like that. I'm finally just a little bit trying to figure out how to throw putters, or figuring out how to throw putters rather. I think historically I've been like throwing them very arm heavy and trying to put more power on them because they don't go as far. But for me, when I try to put more spin on them and don't think so much about putting power behind them, they come out with less wobble and they're less likely to kind of turn and burn like I do normally. And this one turned out good, so you keep trying to do that. We're about 20 feet, 25 maybe, 20. Yeah, that's definitely a birdie you want. It's right there with not a ton of trouble. 5 down now, we'll take that all day long. Hole 15 here feels like one of the cooler holes on the course. Big water carry. Like you gotta basically carry a 330 to get over the water. I'm just gonna throw a big spike hyzer with my overstable Halo Wraith. Parked this one earlier, so see if I can do it again. Just gotta make sure I get it over the water. No excuse to come up short here. Oh, go in the basket. That was so close. Ended up 25, 28-ish feet. 25 probably. Take that all day long in a hole like this. There we go. All right, that gets us to 6 down, but we're going into what I think is one of these 3 holes are probably the most dangerous of all 3 right in a row, basically. Now this one feels like very dangerous, easy to mess up if you go too left. I think right is honestly better play. I'm gonna try to end up kind of down by those hanging branches, those dead branches with no leaves on them. That's about, I don't know, just inside the circle. So if I can end up there, it's pretty good. But this one, just want to survive, get out with a 3 for sure. 2 would be nice, but don't need it on this one. See, now that is not good. Really not good. I might have a lane in there, but that's no bueno. I'm actually gonna try Leopard 3 and try to put it on a little turn and just go flat and straight. I think I like that play a little better. Like that might be a little far, but that's open, which I think I like that better. So this one actually got lucky and stuck right on the edge, so I should be able to get right up in there, but wouldn't count on this always happening. Yeah, that'll be a putt for par. It's a good save. Yeah, so that Leopard 3 is definitely the play. It ended up like 35 feet-ish, a little long technically, but it was a like pretty straightforward putt with no danger of ending up in this crap. So I think that's the play for me. Hole 17 is a super nice little, just kind of Heiser, but you got to hit a real tight gap, and the stuff left is pretty rough. So I'm just gonna go really easy with my Halo Valkyrie and try to just kind of smooth it up in there. Hopefully it gets a little skip for a look, but this one is just like, what do you feel most confident hitting the gap with, honestly? Oh, that's a tough tree, because I hit the first gap, which I'll take. This is a not so fun spot to be. I think I'm just gonna have to pitch up over there and get like a 20-footer, honestly. There's a whole lot of wall between me and the basket. Try to get up there as far as I can. Yeah, I mean, 25 feet-ish. Could have put a little more on that, but I don't know. This course feels like, I don't know if this is the course we played twice or if the other one is, but it's like if you need a birdie to finish, you might just have to wait and see if the other person bogeys, because I don't think anything is given on these last like 3 holes, basically. All right, about 18 feet here for the par. Whew. Still 6 down. We will take that. Hole 18's got to be the most menacing on the course. I think it's probably a 380 water carry, or you can bail out right, chip in a forehand. For me, day 1, that is definitely my play. Again, I don't know if I'm playing this course twice or once, so we'll see what my play is. If I'm playing it once, I'm definitely not going for it, but if we play day 3 here and this is the final hole, if I'm in a situation where I need it, I'll go for it. But frankly, I'm just not gonna practice it because the odds of me losing a disc are just way, way too high. So if I had my whole shelf here, I would, but I don't live here. So yeah, we're just gonna lay up, Halo Destroyer, then throw zone in, call it a day. Guess we're what? I don't know, 220 out, 230 maybe. Just gonna pitch a zone, call it a day. Okay, definitely shorter than I intended. We'll have a tester. Sort of like Circle's Edge. Beautiful finishing hole, except for this highway here, but super sick hole. Dang, dude. Kept it bogey free until the last hole. But 5 down is like $9.95, which for me is very good. Very, very good. So I don't know. We'll see how this weekend goes. On Friday, I may come back out here, but tomorrow I think I'll go to the Water Tower Park, North Water Tower Park, which is the other course. So thanks for watching, y'all. Check out heiserhq.com. It'll change the way you run your leagues, tournaments, do payouts, etc. Appreciate you watching. Make sure to follow on Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe here on YouTube. Like this video. See you next time.